Hello everyone, my name is Cherie, and today I want to talk about 5 books I want to read this fall. Now, I was looking at my bookshelves trying to figure out what books I wanted to read for the month of October, but then I thought the season has changed and it's fall now, so how about I do a fall TBR instead of a monthly one? And since I don't really stick to my monthly TBRs anyway, I figured that a seasonal TBR is going to be something I like better. Now, the first book I have is a book that I've been wanting to read for about a year now, and I finally picked it up this week and I've started reading it, and that is A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. So this is book 1 of the All Souls trilogy, and it's about this young scholar who is a witch, but she doesn't really want to be a witch. She doesn't want anything to do with that. And she unearths this manuscript that pretty much has this enchantment on it, and it brings about creatures from the underworld to her library. So demons and other witches as well as vampires. It says it's part history, magic, romance, and suspense, and I am liking it so far, and I hope I continue to like it. The next book I have is a book I actually bought the week it came out, and I was so excited to read it, and it's been sitting on my shelf ever since, and that is The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. Now, this is the first book in a trilogy. So this book is set in the future, but it doesn't have any of the modern technology that it has now. It is a fantasy, and it's about this young princess who is going to be queen, and it's her journey to become queen, and another queen who I believe is her enemy, but I'm really excited for it. And as I said, I've been wanting to read this book since July of 2014, so it's about time I actually do. The next book I have is Night Film by Marisha Pessl. Now, this I'll actually be buddy reading with Raul from the Latin Lector, and I think we're going to read it in October, and I'm really excited to get to this. This is a thriller novel, and it's the story of this investigative journalist who kind of ruined his career over this director who has like this cult following, and he's actually investigating the death of that director's daughter. The story begins discussing the death of that director's daughter. It was ruled a suicide, but the journalist doesn't think that. Now, the interesting about this book is it has some like internet clippings in it, and I thought that was very interesting and something fun to add to this story. Now, the last 2 books are books I just hauled. The first being The Last Werewolf by Glenn Duncan. This is a story of the last werewolf. He's over 200 years old. That's pretty much all I know about this book, and I think it might be a thriller. I'm not sure, and I don't want to read up too much about it. I kind of want to just go into it blind. And the last book is Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel. This is set in England in the 1520s, and it is book 1 of the Thomas Cromwell trilogy, and I believe it is a reimagining of Henry VIII and his time as king. It won the Man Booker Prize in 2009, and just like the others, I am really excited to read it. So those are books I plan to read this fall, but I also have my TBR for the A More Diverse Universe Reading Challenge, and I will leave a link in the description box below to that video so you can see what books I plan on reading. And also, if you want to do that challenge, there's more description in that video, but let me know what you guys plan on reading during fall. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!